10 futuristic vehicles that will fundamentally transform how we travel. Transportation is undergoing one of the biggest transformations in history. From self-driving cars to the Hyperloop, companies are investing in new ways for humans to get from point A to point B more efficiently. Here's a look at some of the vehicles and transport systems that are being developed that could dramatically change how we travel on Earth and possibly even to other planets. Flying cars could make getting out of a traffic jam a cinch. Flying cars may still be in their infancy, but they are gaining momentum. In June, Bloomberg reported that Google co-founder Larry Page had invested some $100 million in a startup called Zee.Aero, which is working on the tech for a flying car. Page has also invested in another flying car startup called Kitty Hawk. According to the report, neither Zee.Aero nor Kitty Hawk have revealed when their vehicles would be ready. The prototypes are reportedly well underway, according to the Bloomberg story. Future, another flying car startup, is aiming to have its newest flying vehicle, called the TFX, flying by 2025. The TFX will take off, fly, and land autonomously. It will also be a plug-in hybrid with a range of 500 miles. Flying cars like the TFX could open up an entirely new way for consumers to get around on a daily basis. Just think, if traffic is bad, you could opt to fly instead. Autonomous passenger drones could make your commute a breeze. Unlike flying cars, these large drones are just built for the sky and they could be here before you know it. In January, the Chinese drone company Ehang unveiled an electric autonomous drone that is capable of transporting a single passenger. The personal autonomous aerial vehicle is called the Ehang 184 and is about 4.9 feet tall, weighs 440 pounds, and can carry a load of 220 pounds. The aircraft, which is entirely powered by electricity, is capable of carrying a single passenger 23 minutes at an average cruising speed of 62 mph, according to the company. The aircraft's maximum flying altitude is over 11,000 feet. To get from point A to point B, a passenger simply enters their desired location into the smartphone app and the drone does the rest of the work. Ehang revealed earlier this month that it will begin testing the vehicle in Nevada later this year, so perhaps riding in your own personal drone isn't that far off. Electric planes will help reduce carbon emissions and noise pollution. Like electric cars, electric planes are also becoming a reality. NASA and major aircraft makers are working to develop electric propulsion systems. These electric planes would greatly help reduce carbon emissions, as well as decrease noise pollution. In June, NASA announced that it's developing a futuristic, all-electric airplane for its X-Plane series, called the X-57. The battery-powered plane will have 14 electric motors and feature a newly designed plane wing. According to a Wall Street Journal report published in June, the X-57 could be ready to fly as soon as next year. And according to NASA, a commercial passenger plane with a fully electric propulsion system could be ready as soon as 2035. Hyperloop systems could provide an affordable, efficient way to travel between major cities. Traveling via passenger pods through tunnels at speeds exceeding 500 mph is bound to make traveling faster, but it could also make traveling more efficient. Because the Hyperloop is in a controlled environment and is completely autonomous, you will never be delayed because of weather or because of an operator's error. What's more, companies developing the Hyperloop aim to keep the price affordable. Any Hyperloop form of transportation is going to be extremely low cost. Rowan Van Brogen, the former CTO of Hyperloop One, told Tech Insider earlier this year, all the value the Hyperloop brings isn't worth it at a very high price. So our goal is to make Hyperloop very inexpensive to deploy relative to other forms of transportation, so that on top of that low cost you would also get the high-speed, extremely safe and energy efficient, he said. Monorail systems like SkyTrain could replace subways to help us quickly get around cities. Autonomous monorails, like SkyTrain, could dramatically improve your daily commute. SkyTran cruises 20 feet above roads and can travel up to 155 mph, helping transform a 2-hour car commute into a 10-minute journey. SkyTran CEO Jerry Sanders previously told Tech Insider, SkyTran's high-tech system is capable of learning what commuter demand will be like at different times, enabling it to increase the number of pods available at certain stations when needed. To use the SkyTran system, users simply go to the nearest station and enter their destination on the SkyTran app. The app will then assign the user to a specific pod. Sanders also told Tech Insider that SkyTran's tracks and stations are small enough that they could be built just about anywhere, including inside office buildings and airports. SkyTran announced in May that by 2020 it will launch its first ever track in Lagos, Nigeria, but it's aiming to bring its monorail system to other countries soon.